Good morning, dear students. In our previous class, I have explained you the first part of chapter 5 of our It So Happened book, that was Princess September, where we read that how Princess September was gifted with a pet parrot along with her 9 sisters by her father on her birthday. But unfortunately, Princess September's parrot died, and soon a singing bird, little bird which used to sing very beautiful songs, replaced her and replaced as her pet, and he became her pet. And Princess September was very proud of her little bird. And the other other 8 princes were jealous of the Princess September and her new pet. Let's read the chapter, the second part of the chapter. Now, when the little bird did not came for a long hours, and when Princess September was instructed and advised that whenever the bird comes, she should keep the bird inside the cage, and she should ensure the safety of her pet bird. She was very restless as the bird has not returned for a long time. All the time negative thoughts or some bad thoughts were coming in her mind. What if the eagles or the big birds eat the bird, and what if it get entrapped into the traps, and what if he gets attracted to somebody else, and what if he forget the princess. I mean, all these thoughts were coming in Princess September's mind, and suddenly she was lost in all these thoughts. She heard a tweet sound just behind her ears, and she saw that the little bird was sitting on her shoulder, and he came so quietly that she did not notice his presence and his entrance into the room. And she asked, why you have taken so long time in returning, and I thought something bad has happened to you. The little bird said, yes, I thought you must worry about me. In fact, I was not coming back tonight at all, because my father-in-law was throwing a party. He was giving a party, and all my relatives wanted me to stay there. But I thought you would be very anxious and worried about me, so I came back. So Princess September was already worried about the little bird, and she was worried whether he would come back. This remark of the bird, it made the things more complicated, and Princess September thought she would not take any risk now onwards, and she put her hand and she hold the bird. She hold the bird and put it inside the cage, and quickly she shut the door within a second. Now the bird, he was not aware of the Princess September's mind and the things going on in her mind. So he said, after he got into the cage, he sat on the perch or the hanging stick, ivory stick, and he said, what is a joke? What is this? Is it a joke? The princess said, no, this is not a joke, but nowadays mama's cats are roaming around into the palace, and you will be much safe inside this cage. Okay, then the bird said, okay, this is just the matter of this night only, and I hope tomorrow morning I will be free. And then he ate something, and he started to sing. But he stopped his song in the middle, and he said, I don't know what is happening with me, but I don't feel like singing tonight. Princess September said, okay, fine, you just go to sleep, and in the morning when they woke up, Princess September was awakened by the loud cry of the little bird. The little bird was badly shouting, "Wake up and open the doors of this cage. Let me go out. I want to have a very good fly and I want to see the grounds while the dew is still on the ground." Then the Princess September, she was not willing to let him out, and she said, "You are better in this cage only." But the little bird insisted, "Please let me go out," and he tried to come out by pushing the bars of the cage, but he could not come out. In the morning, the other 8 princes came into Princess September's room and they looked what was going on, and they praised Princess September that very good, it is very wise of her to take their advice, and they had also told Princess September that very soon this little bird will be habitual of this cage. Until then, don't bother about whatever he is doing. The little bird did not said while all they were present in that room, but as they all went out, it again started crying, "Please let me go out, let me go out." The Princess September said, "See, don't act like this, don't act like silly. I have put you in this cage because I really like you a lot, and I know what is better for you. And do one thing, now sing me a song and I will give you a piece of sugar." But the little bird did not sing anything, and he just sat at the corner of that cage looking outside into the blue sky. And now Princess September was very angry at this, and she said, "Just stop behaving like this, or stubborn, and just forget about your flies and everything. Just sing me a very good song." The bird said, "I can't sing. How can I sing? Until I see the green trees, the lakes, the green rice growing in the fields. These things make my mind happy, and then only I get to sing." Princess September said, "Okay, fine. If you want to see these things, I will take you out every day." But the bird said, "It is not the same thing seeing the blue sky from a free sky, or from having a free will of things get changed or things is different when you see through the bars of the cage." And that day the bird wouldn't sing any song, even he did not eat anything. The Princess September was very worried at this, and she went to her sisters to ask about the things, what should she do. The other princess told her that be firm, don't let your heart melt because of this, and if he don't eat, he will. Princess September said, "But if it will go on like this, if the little bird will not eat anything, he will die, and how would it be fair to me then?" But the other princess said, "It will be very ungrateful for him. It will be very ungrateful for him, and he should know that you are thinking of his own good, and if he is obstinate and if he dies, that will be good for you. You will get rid of an obstinate pet." But Princess September did not see any good logic in it. How it will be good if the pet she loves dies? And she felt very bad. She went inside her room and she thought, maybe this bird will get habitual of this cage by tomorrow. And next day when she woke up, she cried in a very good voice and wished good morning in a very cheerful voice to the little bird. But she got no answer. And when she when she went near the cage, she saw that the little bird was lying still on the corner of the cage. She was like very sad, and she thought that the bird is dead. She opened the door and put her hand onto the bird, and she realized that the heart is still beating. And then she was a bit relaxed that finally he is not dead. The little bird is not dead. She said, "Wake up, little bird, wake up." And then she cried, and all her tears fell into the bird. The bird opened his eyes and saw that the bars were gone and he was free to fly. And she told the princess that I could not sing while I am in the cage. I can sing only when I am let to fly. I am free, and if I will not sing, I will die. And Princess September again gave a very great sob. She cried, and then she said, "If you want to be free, then take your freedom. I shut you in the golden cage because I liked you very much. I want you to be with me all the time, but I never knew that it would kill you. And if you are happy in getting your freedom, just be free then." And then she opened the window and gently put the little bird onto the windowsill, and she said, "Okay, fine, come and go as per your will, and I will never put you in cage anymore." The bird said, "I will come back for sure, because I love you a lot, and I will sing you the best and loveliest song I will learn from far away." And he said, "I will go far away, but I will always come back." Then the bird gave a good shaked a little, shaked his body, and he said, "Good gracious me." Good gracious me means praising yourself, right? He said, "Good gracious me, how stiff I had been into the cage." And then he opened his wings and fly into the blue sky. But the little princess, she cried a lot, because she was feeling really relieved, and she was thinking it is very difficult for someone to keep his or her happiness above your own. And all of a sudden she was feeling lonely. And when all her sister came to know about what has happened, they teased princess, and they mocked her, and they also told her that this little bird would never come back again. But that little bird came back, and he sat on Princess September's shoulder, ate whatever Princess September gave him to eat, and he sang the most beautiful songs he had learned while he was flying up and down into the free sky. And then Princess September always kept her window open day and night, so that the little bird come and go out as per his will. And it also helped Princess September in a good way, as she grew extremely beautiful. She grew very beautiful. And when she was of marriageable age, she was married to the king of Cambodia, who carried her in her country on a white elephant. And all other sisters who always kept their windows closed helped them in a very bad way, caused them to grow in a very bad way, and they all turned very ugly and unpleasant. And when they were of marriageable age, they were married to the king's counselor, and they were gifted with a pound of tea and Siamese cat. So class, this was the explanation of the story, where we learned that the true happiness lies in freedom, and it is very difficult to keep the happiness of someone you love before your own.